Hello, welcome to round one. So at the last second, I decided to side out Gilded Celadon and a Mountain for Torment of Scarabs and I forgot some 2-drop. I forgot what it was. I'll remember in a second. I'm definitely keeping this hand. I have 2 into 3 into 4. Really good curve and Ramunap runes for the late game, so hard to get much better than that. Leading off Swamp, just I don't know, throw him off a bit. But I felt that having a curve that stopped at 14 and playing 16 lands was, I think, good enough. Here I'm going to lead with... Wow, this Ramunap Runes is going to do a lot of damage to me. I'm going to lead with Firebrand Archer. If I draw a spell, I'd rather have this in play, and the unblockability won't matter so much just yet. That is a very good blocker, though. So no attacks, but I will play Sand Strangler. Kenro Scrapper. I would love to draw a Mountain, because this Runes right now is going to do 5 damage to me. So definitely a real cost. Okay, Mountain is nice. I don't think it's worth Sand Strangling the Guardian. I'm going to attack with just the Scrapper. And I think I'm going to exert it. It hits for the same amount of damage, but this makes sure I can get in for the damage while they don't have 2 blockers. So now here, although Sand Strangler would be better on the curve, I think I'm just going to play a Kenra Scrapper. And I know I could go 4 and then 3 and 2, but I think that was better because I really want to use Sand Strangler on a relevant blocker, like this one. Although, oh, whoa, getting hasty over there. Whoa, they have 2? Jeez. Okay. Really would have liked a Kindled Fury there. I think I'm going to Sand Strangler 1. And I don't think I want to trade a Firebrand Archer away. That's actually a tough decision. This does 2 damage to me. So every time I Pathmaker Initiate, then I take 2. Actually, in this case, I think I will offer the trade. The reason being, if I want to give this unblockable, I would have to take 2 damage to do it. So I think it's much better just to get this off the board and then start giving things unblockable. We've drawn quite a few lands, but any desert we can deal 2 to my opponent with, and my opponent... Okay, I like Cartouche of Zeal. I might as well go for it. Give him haste. Labyrinth Guardian can't block. So we can get in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this pumps him even. Jeez. No exert because I can give it unblockable next turn. Sure. I guess they can trade for the Sand Strangler. Or the Pathmaker. Okay, but my opponent's at 11 and a virtual 9 because of Ramunap runes. Oh man, that's really not good for them. I guess they can chump with the Labyrinth Guardian. Yeah, I don't think that's great for them. So I'm going to Menace the Scrapper just to make sure I can get in the damage. Because again, it does 2, and Menace makes it hit for 4. So it's like I'm attacking twice just this turn. So my opponent needs a lot here. Afflict 2 plus Ramunap runes means they just die. They need like Hour of Devastation exactly. Yeah, I guess they can bounce the Eternal. Hit for 2. Okay. Maybe they have something, but next turn they have to deal with both of my guys. Ooh, Gravedigger's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I like Gravedigger plus Pathmaker Initiate. This means I can just give Gravedigger unblockable next turn. So they have to kill like every creature I have pretty much. Or do 12 damage to me. They have 4. So that plus the Lava Axe puts me at 4. Or it puts me at 2 actually. Okay, so I need to play around 6 damage to the face. So I think I probably will chump Labyrinth Guardian if somehow they remove Sand Strangler. Because it seems unlikely that they can kill both my Kenra Scrapper and my Pathmaker Initiate. Okay. That is a start. But that's like the least important creature. Kenra Scrapper is lethal on its own. And if they keep both of these back to block him, if basically they have everything back, and if they have like a Magma Spray or Unsummon, they can double block Kenra Scrapper, and then if I make this unblockable, they can Magma Spray that, and then they take no damage and go to 2. So if they keep both of these back and all their mana untapped, I think I just attack with everything, because then... Well, actually that's not so good, because then if they have Unsummon, they just bounce the Kenra Scrapper. So it depends on what I want to play around. Although this puts them dead next turn anyway. I think I'm going to be conservative and give him unblockable. And then exert the Ken. Actually, I'm not even going to exert the Ken. Yeah, I should exert it, because they can double block. So they can double block here, kill this. Definitely trading for the Angler Drake. Okay. Doesn't do it though. Do you also have unsummon? Jeez! They had all the plays. Huh. How much does this take? 4 or 5? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Because I can just Sunscorched Desert and ping them to death. I die to exactly the Lava Axe to the face if I do that though. Alternatively, I can just play Gravedigger and play a Kenra Scrapper. I think that's safer. Yeah, I just don't want to get Lava Axed for 6, and then this hits for 4, and this hits for 2. So I want to have at least a blocker back. Even though I could just sit back and Ramunap runes. And actually I'm going to play Merciless Eternal. Because them blocking that, they still die. So they have to have a removal spell. And then I can just chump with the Gravedigger. But they did a really good job of surviving last turn. Their deck looks quite good. So yeah, if I had just attacked with both of my guys, that would have been disastrous. Because then they just unsummoned the Kenra Scrapper. And then eat both of my creatures. That would have been really bad. Okay. So my opponent, blue-red, double Harsh Mentor, a lot of good creatures. I think I actually... Do I want a Rune Rat on the draw? Oh, Tormenting Voice was the other card I set it in. I think on the draw, I actually will make that trade. This can trade for the 2/3 that with Eternalize, or Embalm, I think. And not too worried about the rest of these. But especially on the draw, I think 16 lands should be enough. We really only need to hit 3. Obviously here, this Rune Rat was a land, and it was a mountain, and this deck hand would have been amazing. So, actually punished for it right now. If I draw a mountains exactly, this hand becomes great, but I think that's too risky. This hand is just fine. Lethal Sting. I think I'm actually going to put on the bottom. I have removal, and I have a creature. I need to hit more action. I can't just sit around until turn 3. I really need to hit a 2-drop or another 3-mana creature. Because my opponent seems like they're going to win the late game. Obviously another land, not great, but this would be the best land I can draw. Had I known I was going to draw that, I definitely would have rather kept Lethal Sting, because this card will do quite good in the late game. Thorn Moloch, sure. Really gotta stop drawing lands. So if they don't have anything good here, maybe I'll do okay. No blocks for sure. Frontline Devastator. Ooh, okay. That can do some work. So the question is, do I kill the frontline Devastator? Or do I Torment of Scarabs now? I think I want to Torment of Scarabs now. I'm going to take 5. But this really starts pressuring their life total, and I can get a surprise kill with Limits of Solidarity. But I really need to stop drawing lands. 6 is way more than I should have. Or more than I would like to have. So yeah, my opponent can hit me down to 13. But that's not really enough. Ominous Sphinx, okay. Huh. This is tricky now. So I can Limits of Solidarity the Sphinx. Hit for 7. My opponent can hit for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 next turn if they pump this 3 times. I really wish I had a reason to use this Kindled Fury. I actually almost wish this didn't have Menace. But I think given that, I'm probably just going to Puncturing Blow the Sphinx. And then I can save Limits of Solidarity for later. This keeps me alive for much longer. So I can hit for 5 or 3. I am losing the race. But I might be able to set up a good turn with this card. If they take like 3 more off the Scarabs, and then a surprise Ramunap Runes or an extra 1 off Kindled Fury, I think we might be able to get a surprise kill. We really need to avoid the Drake that bounces creatures. Or a removal spell would be pretty disastrous. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 9. Please pump. Please pump. No! Oh, that's not good. Or play blocker. Okay. Okay, so I can hit for 7. Because I get 3 off the Crasher. Actually, I really did not want them to play a blocker. Huh. This is pretty tough. Yeah, I can hit for... This has Prowess. But that just puts it up to 3 with Kindled Fury. You really needed... I should have killed the frontline Devastator and I would have had lethal. Obviously I didn't expect a hasty 3 power though. The whole point of doing that was I could get an extra turn alive. So I can Ramunap Runes for 2 and this for 4, so they're at 2. I can Limits of Solidarity the On-Crop Crasher Exert, hit for 6, this makes it 7. But it'll still untap for them. I can steal Frontline Devastator and pump it by 1. Again, that's only 7. They have plenty of things to sacrifice to Torment, and if I keep my creature back, there's no way I can survive. I'm trying to think what I could cycle into. Let's see, if I cycle into the Flametongue Kavu and I kill Frontline Devastator, then this can't block. I block here and take 4. I just need to make sure this is not lethal. I'm just gonna, sorry, thinking. So this is 3 plus 3 is 6, 7. And that's it. I can't trigger this prowess by casting the limits. And I can't activate Ramunap Ruins and cast Limits of Solidarity. So I need to survive until next turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm so close in every way I look at it. Right, this is 3, 7. Sorry this is taking so long. Feel free to skip ahead. I'm just really thinking this out. 3 plus 3 is 6, 7. Yeah, 1 short. I think I need to cycle this. That doesn't do it. Okay. I'm not going to concede, actually. I guess I'll play a blocker. And just pass turn. Maybe they mess it up somehow. The downside of doing that is this does let them see the Limits of Solidarity. Yeah, we're just dead, right? I can block here, yeah. Okay. Game 3, on the play. I think on the play I like Tormenting Voice more than Rune Rat. Yeah, that seems better. If I need to hit lands, I can. Man, if I had Sun-Scorched Desert at any point that game, I would have won. Oh, so close. And please let me know if I missed something and I actually had lethal, because that was, I think, as close as I could have possibly been to killing them. So many different ways. Yep, play first. Oh no, come on! This deck's good. Yep. I have to keep this hand. If I hit a mountain, it's okay. If I hit that, it's not good. I think 16 is definitely a defensible amount of lands. Not like this. Not like this. Yep. My opponent had such a slow start too. So even if I had 17, that would have been the land. I really don't think there's a way I can win this game. I need to land this turn or else we're just dead. Well, I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna discard Limits of Solidarity. Maybe I can get something going with like Lethal Sting plus like Puncturing Blow, but I'm already at 12. My opponent probably just has Counterspell up. Such a disappointing way to lose with what I thought was a very good deck. Well, we got a swamp. We had no plays with a swamp, though. But maybe if their hand is all lands, and they draw only lands for the rest of the game, and we draw perfectly, it's still technically possible for me to win. Still could be all lands. If I draw if I draw Mountain, they discarded Angler Drake. That's not good. Okay, we're just dead. I don't think there's any possible way we can survive. Oh, it's really disappointing, but sometimes that's how it goes. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.